problem with the current technology in the membrane field nowadays is that most of the outdoor garments are made using toxic chemicals, such as PFCs or other types of solvent. But PFCs in particular are creating a big issue for the nature. The real issue on these PFCs is they're actually called forever chemicals, meaning that they are almost impossible to really destroy. So once they're gonna stay, they're gonna accumulate, and then we're gonna have some quantities that could lead to really problems for the fauna and the flora in the nature. So with dimpora, we really like to achieve to be able to give the opportunity to brands to not have to choose with performance or sustainability, but to really provide a membrane where they can have both. So that's really our goal, and at the end of the day, to remove the use of those PFCs totally in the industry. As scientists, we are kind of the base. We can choose the raw materials that we want to take for a membrane, and that allows us to always give this next generation membrane. And in that sense, we are really researching, for example, on using bio-based content or biodegradable content, and also creating a real end-of-life strategy for our garments, in a sense that, for example, if we use monomateriality, we would facilitate recycling, and meaning that we could really achieve at some point together with brands fiber-to-fiber recycling. Through the Innosuisse startup coaching program, we recently had the opportunity to go to Japan for an internationalization camp. It fitted Dimpora's strategy perfectly for a production ramp-up, but also sales projection. And Innosuisse, in collaboration with Swiss Next in Japan, helped us prepare for the cultural differences, open doors with some local companies, and empowered us to validate our business idea in the local market.
We chose Japan because it's the second largest consumer market for sports clothes, with a growing industry in the outerwear field. And historically seen, Japan has a very strong knowledge in textiles, and up to today their fabrics are very well known for their application in outdoor textiles. And then also tied to that, of course, they have a lot of manufacturing facilities for fabrics, but also for membranes. Most of our time was spent pitching dimpora to potential customers and visiting potential production partners. And then we also had quite some time to explore Japan in the evenings and on the weekends. And we very much loved, especially Kyoto and the sushi in Ishikawa. The overall experience was very insightful. With regards to sales, it was very beneficial to meet the clients face to face because it facilitated the communication, and it also gave us a better sense for their needs and their challenges. And then with regards to production partners, it was very helpful to see their facilities and also to meet their operating staff in person. And I think it created quite some more commitment for both parties to make this collaboration work. Back in Switzerland, I'm sure that we gained some good customers and also hopefully some long-lasting production partnerships. And besides of that, we gained quite some insight into the Japanese market and learned a lot about this very unique culture and their way of doing business.